Morning, everybody. Daryl here. My son Matt. Father's Day. We're going for a ride. Not sure where. We're going for a ride. As usual, we'll probably just go down to the beach. That's our mode. So, all right, you guys ride along. Father's Day, 2023.
Yes, sir. Father's Day. A little bit hazy. We've been plagued by this smoke from Canada for seems like weeks now, but really wasn't too bad today under the clouds. We had a nice solid VFR, and of course Matt come down for Father's Day to visit. So let's push the airplane out. Here we go down to the end of the runway and taking off toward the east. Got all that clear approach on the other end. Always wanting to be able to do it as safe as possible, but just a little inside the cabin shot there. I wish I could get the camera to pick the audio up, but it's got a buzz in it, and I don't know. I'm not technical enough to get that taken care of. But anyway, down to the beach. Good look at Snug Harbor there, and they were supposed to have a classic car cruise in here at the park, but I don't see any classic cars there. So, but in any case, headed out across the open water there to Lewis Point, and went over to John Miller's. Did a low approach over to John's there. Turned into a regular at his field. I've got so I can land there pretty good. Look at how short this runway is. And we're actually approaching toward the west here this time. I always land over the trees the other way, but we weren't going to land, so we just did a low approach. And we headed up there, headed from there up to Pat Cowan's, and did a flyby where I land up there. And as we were heading across the valley there, why Matt says, "Hey," said I. Just up the road from the old Golden Eagle restaurant there is his cousin Jimmy's, and so we went and took a picture of that and sent it to him. And they said, "Hey, we're not home. We're up to Grandma's." So I said, "Well, let's head up there. That red barn right there, just going out of the frame on the right, is where my father and mother-in-law used to live there, and Jimmy lives in this first place. First place on the left is we're approaching it here on the low pass, out well away from the folks. They were waving. I used to keep my old Taylorcraft up here, and I've landed here in that field literally hundreds of times. And of course, across the Wilson Farms, you can see the casino out there in the area ahead of us, quite a ways out, but we headed back home, and it was a little bit bumpy, but it wasn't really that bad a ride. And again, we had good solid VFR, so but down to the beach and over to the old March homestead up there on the hill and back around the circle. Was a nice ride on Father's Day. I hope you enjoyed the ride as well.